Hi, I'm Jen Crosley from the Ice Resin Design Team 2013. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own rivets. Rivets are actually formed out of a piece of wire that join two objects together. These are used in a lot of cold connections, which is a really awesome thing to learn. It's going to be really easy, and I hope you'll stay with me and I'll show you how to do it. Next we have our tools that we'll need to make our rivet. We need a set of full flush pliers, a file, a riveting hammer, bench block. You can use 2 bench blocks or a bench block and another piece of metal if you haven't got 2 bench blocks. We have some wire. I'm actually using 16 gauge bronze wire. You can use copper, brass, annealed wire. I think you call it rebar over there, if I'm right. These are a hand vise. I use a hand vise to make my rivets. These are actually purchased from an antique shop. You can see that they come in all different shapes and sizes. You can buy brand new ones, but I found I like the old sturdy ones, and these are actually fairly cheap to buy. If you ever see them, grab them. Okay, let's get started. First of all, we'll cut off a little piece of wire. I'm just making this exaggerated so you can actually see. I won't do it as small as what I would normally do. Now when I've cut that wire off, they are a full flush, but they still have, I don't know whether you can see, like a little tiny, like a V impression on the top of the wire. When you go to make your rivet, you need that to be really flat on the top, so that's why I've got the file. And with the file, I'll just knock that little V piece off, so it becomes flat on the top, so that'll give you a good start how to do your hand rivet. The next thing is, because this wire is very soft, I'll just give you an example here, it's not work hardened, so if you try to make a rivet with it in this stage, you'll be banging the head, but it'll just bend over and it won't form a nice rivet. So that's why we have the 2 pieces of metal together. Well, actually, this is the one I filed. No, sorry about that. We'll grab this one. Yes, that's it. So what we'll do is we put the bit of wire between the 2 bits of steel, and we're just going to roll it backwards and forwards. I'll only give a quick demo. We'll do it a little bit longer than this, and that will make the wire underneath become work hardened. So when you go to pick it up, like it's hard, it's not bending like it was before. Okay, right, so we've got the bit of wire, we've work hardened it. Now we'll pop it into the hand vise. Now when you pop it in the hand vise, I'll just bring it a bit closer so you can see, you don't want it sitting up high, you want it to be sitting flush when you just squeeze these 2 bits up. So you just, when you rub your finger across it, you can feel the wire just sitting up there, and we'll just have a look if it's nice and straight. Yep, we're ready to go. With your riveting hammer, it's more you're hitting on top of the wire, and I actually liken it to spreading butter, and in my last video you would have noticed that I'm very attached, everything's like butter. Okay, so we're spreading the top. You actually want to make like a mushroom shape on the top, so we're just banging. I know that's hard to see. We're just sort of banging just to spread it out a bit. Okay, so we're just like spreading the top of the head of the rivet, and it's actually all in the wrist as well. If you get into the habit of like just going around and around but just spreading it outwards, what you should end up with, and we'll take it out of here and show you, you can just grab it out. It's very hard to see. You can see my dirty fingers. It should be like a dome shape, or like a flat doming shape on the end of it. I'm just going to compare the 2 rivets that I actually made. This one here, if you see side on, it's actually gone off to one side, so it's not actually centered on the top of the wire, it's more to one side. Why this happened is because when I had it in the vise, when I was going around and around and trying to spread it evenly, it went to one side more. I wasn't really taking care with how I was hitting it correctly. Now with this one, the top of the rivet, you can see it's all perfectly, not perfect, but round on the top, and it's gone it's more flat all the way around. You're not going to get like a real dome shape, like a mushroom shape on these handmade ones, but this is what we come up with. Now just one last tip. If you go to buy one of these, just make sure that when you put the vise together, that the two tops actually meet flat. If you get one, this one isn't too bad, but if you get one where one side is higher than the other, you're never going to get a perfect rivet. So make sure that you have the correct tools and you'll end up with the correct rivet. Next time I'm going to show you how to make a rivet out of a nail, and I use that a lot. It's really simple and easy to do. So next time we'll be making a pre-made rivet. Thanks for joining us. If you want to see more, just go to the iceresin.com website. Thank you. Bye.